Okie dokie. Okay, so as you can see, this is the orange tree. And you see this spike right here? This is where they did the... Okay, so you see, we have our orange trees. And we have a lemon tree right here. And we have more lemon trees. Okay. So these lemon trees have like some thorns on them. You can't really see now on this one, but they tend to get thorns. Okay, so I'll show you then on another lemon tree that has more of that. And right here you can see this branch of this orange tree. This is where they did the grafting of the lemon tree into the orange tree. You see all these spikes that it has? This is the branch of the lemon tree onto the orange tree, see? So, while that right there is a sweet orange, these are very bitter lemon style oranges. You see? This branch goes onto this branch right here, see? That goes right down there. So, yes, all these here are the bitter orange juice, and so is this one. Now you see there's a bug here that turns these leaves into like crooked, you see, and the skin also becomes like this. It's these little tiny, almost microscopic bugs that are affecting the trees, and that's why you can't even sell trees. Like even where you buy the trees in the shops, they have to keep it in a closed environment, because else they can't sell the trees if it has this. Unfortunately we didn't have this problem, but it came to us in the country, so there's nothing you can do. You can see all the good environment, oxygen all around the trees. See all these, I mean there's a lot of oxygen, and these are normal oranges. This one not, because these ones are also from the same branch, but those ones there. I'll actually take one of these. Okay, sorry, just using one hand, and I'm going to take one of these and we'll see the difference by cutting them open. Okie dokie, here we go. I don't want to waste these ones because we don't have a lot of them. Right there, see, look how they change. That's a normal orange from the orange tree, and the grafted one becomes like that. It's quite different in structure already. And taste has nothing to do with an orange. It's very hard to explain. It's really like a lemon orangey taste. So we have another tree of these. I think we have another one here. We have two trees like this. Yes, you see, here's our the graft was done here. See?
See the spikes here.
And the one with the spikes is the one that was grafted, you see? Look at that.
There's still one up there.
It's quite scary because this is very hard. You can really just like hurt yourself badly. So you have to be very careful when we're touching these branches. And yes, I'll take that one there. It's the last one on here. But you see the leaves become a bit crooked and dark. Even the fruit becomes with black spots. Let me go get this one.
It's over the season.
Almost. And okay, got it.
We're over the season now.
See, then it becomes a bit crooked. You see the line of these little bugs. It's like a parasitic bug, you know. Only affects citric acid fruits. So
But these are like this, and the orange tree.
That's the normal orange tree, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing. I know it's weird, but that's what they did. We never used it for doing the limoncello. This time we decided to, but for food it's very nice.
To eat it is not easy.
But to eat it raw, I mean, you have to like to eat lemons, or else you can't. And our lemons. Now I'm not sure if this is the tree that they used or the other one we have in front of them, because we have another lemon tree that has spikes. I think it wasn't this one. I don't know, because the spikes don't come from this one. So this is the lemon, you see. Sometimes now it's like rain season, but you see they start becoming affected. You see these little dark stuff. This you can't rub it off, no matter how much you try. You're going to end up hurting the skin and you lose the taste. So for limoncello we can't scrub it really down because you don't eat the skin.
But we have nice ones, yeah.
But you also get nice ones, yes. But at the time that I did the limoncello, I didn't have these beautiful ones. So I have to start getting them.
Look up there.
Now they're starting to grow more yellow and more beautiful. Yes, because you got the rain season now.
No, we already
and cold, midwinter, yes. Okay, so I'll show you guys the other lemon tree that has a lot of spikes.
Wait.
And maybe they use that one, I'm not sure. But anyways, you can do this on an orange tree. Take a branch of a lemon tree, put it there, and basically, I'm sure it will work because it works here. I'm still finishing the wall over here. Still haven't had time to do the horizontal beam, cement beam. So yes, that's just about it. Having a beautiful, nice sunny day after so much rain. Just enjoying, and let's get to the rest of the video. So these are, I think these are the lemons. This is the lemon tree that they took the branch out and they grafted into the orange tree, because this one has the spikes. You see these spikes here? This is the one that has the spikes. It's full of it, see? So probably he chose this lemon tree to graft into the orange tree. As you can see, they have these little spots, you see. But now they're actually looking much more beautiful than they were. The cold weather came and the rain, so probably the bugs couldn't withstand the cold weather. You see, this one has been attacked, this one a little bit, these ones as well. Look what happens to the, you see, it becomes like all crooked because of the bugs. You see what they do? Because they suck in the nutrients, you see, and the humidity out of the lemon. And so it grows in a crooked way. It's like scoring the lemons. That's what they do. These ones look nice as well. But I think this was a lemon tree. You see, the newer lemons. These ones here, because they got more cold weather, they aren't so bad, but they're supposed to be smooth. You see, not like all graspy and stuff like that. You see, that's a nice little lemon, but it shouldn't have these lumps. That's because it's being scarred and it's trying to defend itself. That's why they become like this. They try to defend themselves and close into itself, you see, to try to protect itself. Even the leaves become like this, you see. They should be like this, like just straight. See, the ones at the back aren't so attacked by like this one. But anyways, I think this is the lemon tree they used to do the grafting into the orange tree that gave us the Orancello. Okay. So we have a lot of limoncello and not a lot of Orancello to do, because we don't have a lot of those hybrid orange with the lemon, but we have a lot of limoncello to do. And yes, quite interesting. I'm going to try to do more grafting. I've never done it before, but I'm going to try to do grafting of the lemon tree into the orange trees, because it doesn't harm your orange tree. I mean, they keep on growing normal. It's just one branch will have all these thorns and grow a different orange, a hybrid orange with a lemon. I'm going to try it out and we'll see how it works. Our fly traps also works very well. So, all is successful. Thank you, Lord. Beautiful day. Let's go. Okay, doke. So, now let's see the difference. Okay, this is one of them. I'll even show you guys that's why brushing this will make no difference. See, with my nail, with a knife, it doesn't come out, you see. So the only way to take it out is just to go deep into the skin. Okay, so these are marks, okay? It's not dirt, these are marks. And that's why it will not come out by brushing it. So we are going to now open this up. See, so all these marks here, I'd have to like scrape the skin, you see, but I have to scrape the skin to take the marks out, you see. So it's just marks on the skin. It's not dirt, nothing bad. Okay, it's just natural process, you know. Now they're looking more pretty because I got more rain, more cold, so the bugs can't really affect it so much. Like you guys saw, we don't have pollution around us or anything. Actually, quite a very clean environment around us. So we actually are blessed in that way. Just try to zoom that in. Okay. So we're going to open up both the oranges, different types. So this normal orange, you see it's got this little like belly button. So that's how they all are, the normal oranges, as you can see. Okay. And these ones that are a hybrid, orange with lemon, they don't have the belly button. So that's already a very big change in the fruits. It comes from the same tree. And here as well. Okay. And now we're just going to first peel the skin open. And you can see the skin is quite thick, so you can see why I say that the orange tries to defend itself against these attacks of the parasites and like bugs, and it just makes a thick layer. And these are extremely sweet. These are very nice. They're very sweet, very enjoyable. Okay, let's maybe just fast forward this whole process. Now we just cut this off right there. Okay. So that's normal orange right there. And now we're going to peel up this one. See the difference. So here we got the skin isn't quite thick, which is interesting. It's really got a different smell a bit. It smells like it's a stronger smell of orange. It really got like a lemon hint on it. I'm getting orange on my sleeves. The skin is thinner. Almost looks like more tangerine than an orange. It's weird. Comes from the same tree. Has nothing to do. It's just like mutates. And now even the color, it's got more like a more yellow color right there. The lighting is a bit bad here. There you go. It's got more like a yellow color. Let's open up this. And let's open this one. Okay, so this one doesn't have seeds. It's a seedless orange. These ones always come out seedless. That's why I enjoy them a lot. They are like juicy, tasty, big, a lot of orange meat on it. And look at the difference. I mean, what a big difference. Now, this one I can just eat one straight. Very sweet. And this one is gonna be a very bad experience. I don't feel like doing this. I'm just gonna do it for you guys because this is not a good experience. And this one has seeds. Look at that. Same tree. None of these on this orange tree has seeds. None of them. And this one, because it's a hybrid, it's got the grafting of the lemon branch into the orange tree. This one already has seeds. More yellow and different texture. Look here. It's really got like a different texture. Don't know if you can see. Okay, just got a better lighting situation. You see, the oranges are like more, it's more, how can I say, it's more consistent. You can actually feel the little grains on it. I call it, it's not grains, it's the meat of the orange, but don't know what it's called technically. And this one, the hybrid orange with lemon, is more like a lemon texture, but also like a tangerine. Much more pale.
Yeah.
Much more yellow. This one's more orange. Look at the big difference. And that's why This does not taste like an orange and does not taste like a lemon. It's just both of them. I can't explain it. You'd have to eat one to understand. I'm going to try one. I'm going to regret it. It's quite bitter. And it doesn't taste like a lemon or orange. It's like a mix of both of them and very bitter. And that's why I decided to do the Orancello with them, and it worked out to be very nice. So it's not pleasant to eat it like this raw unless you like a bitter orange with lemon. I can't explain how it is. I'm just gonna eat one of these because these are sweet. So it's just a mix, lemon and orange. That's what you get from it. Like the orange is strong in it, and then you get the bitterness of the lemon. You see? So yes, quite weird, but it worked out very nice for the Orancello. Okay, Orancello. This was an experience we did the first time for the YouTube channel, and it worked out well. And I'm just showing you guys what it's all about, because I also, here in Portugal, a lot of people do this, but normally they like graft it into the lemon tree, the orange branch into the lemon tree. In this case, the other way around. I'm sure a lot of people have done this before, but there you go, guys. Quite cool. And now we're going to keep on doing our Orancellos. I'm going to keep these because we don't have a lot. Yes, I'm just going to put them in the freezer tomorrow, get more, and do another batch. Now we're also going to have a video of how to do beer, because I have the beer kits. So on the next video, I'm going to put together the kit, show you guys, and then we're going to go and video getting the recipe at the factory and everything else, and start our process of making beer for the channel as well. Okie dokie. And I'm out. See you on the next one. Boom.